Hey guys, Tony with you tonight. I'm in the alley behind my favorite movie theater. Who am I kidding? I've got a movie theater in my hands right here, of sorts. This right here is the Magna Vision. It is an as seen on TV item. See right there? It's an as seen on TV item, and this is a device that will help you take your mobile device and turn it into a little theater. It says it increases your screen's projection by 300%. See right there? By 300%. It says it's really good for watching movies, shows, sports, reading ebooks, emails, recipes, surfing the web. It's portable, take on airplanes, trains, buses, and cars. And it shows how easy it is to use. It just says right here, you just lay your device right here on this little track, and then this thing projects, it projects whatever's on your device so that you can see it easier and maybe enjoy it a little bit more. Right here, it looks like the guy's watching an action adventure type film. Doesn't that look fun? And then on the back here, it just shows how easy this thing is to set up. It looks like there's 3 fairly easy steps right there. And this is an as seen on TV product, like again, that shows it right there on the back of the box again. I personally haven't seen this on TV, but as I always say, if it says as seen on TV, it must have been on TV at some point. So today we're going to check this thing out and give it a little review. All right, so now for the unboxing of the Magna Vision. Okay, so it's in a plastic container. Not much to this. So here's the screen. It's got a little cloth with it, I guess, to wipe this thing down with, get the dust and everything off of it. It's got some instructions here with it. Shows the easy setup again, and we'll see how easy this thing is to set up. And in the instructions, it tells me that the first thing I need to do is lift up the magnifier screen. So I'm just going to lift up the magnifier screen. Voila! The next thing it tells me to do is it tells me to elevate the base. So it shows the base right underneath here. So I'm going to elevate that. Aha, so that pops it up there. And then for the third thing it tells me to do, it's telling me I need to lift the base stand. Right there. Oh, little thing popped out right there. So this is going to be where you're going to put your mobile device. You're going to rest it right there, and it's going to project up through here. So whatever's here is going to project through here and magnify. Oh man, I should have got into boxing. Now I got little hands. Oh no. So that's a pretty easy setup. So let's look at some text for this thing. Just a description on a YouTube video. We're going to go down here and see how well it projects, and it does project that pretty well. So this might be a halfway decent item for reading ebooks like it says. All right, so I found myself on YouTube right there at the Tony Anthony channel on YouTube. We're going to watch one of my videos here. Away. So out of the first 20 people that comment on this by November 1st, 2018, I want to pick one of those people at random and send them one of these hurricane brooms free of charge. Seen on TV item. At least that's what the box says. I don't think I've seen this one on TV yet, but I know they wouldn't lie. This is the as seen on TV hurricane spin room. And you can see here it projects pretty nicely. So this is says 300%. I don't know if it's 300% of this phone. This is an iPhone 8 Plus, so it's already got kind of a big screen on it, but the projection that we're seeing right here is, it's a lot bigger than a standard cell phone. It kind of increases it up to maybe the size of like an iPad or something like that. It's not as good as watching it on an iPad, but at the same time, it's a lot cheaper than an iPad, and it kind of does the trick. And you see your phone just sits on it like this, and it's kind of clipped in here by this little thing right here. So it's kind of clipped in there. It's not real snug, okay? You just want to have this sitting somewhere stable. And you see it projects pretty nicely, and it probably looks a little better to me whenever I'm watching it without, a camera filming this. So I like this item. I think it's pretty neat. It's a neat little item. This reminds me of my Uncle Kevin's projection TV that he had when I was a kid. He bragged about it. We went over there and played ColecoVision on it. And, at the time, it was the biggest screen TV they made. but it really had a kind of a crummy, fuzzy appearance. This is a little bit like that, but you know, it is quite a bit better than that old technology, I guess. So this projection is fairly clear, but it isn't perfect. Would I watch this? Yeah. Somebody really picky may have a problem with this. I don't know. Or if maybe, you know, somebody, you're in the house and somebody's got the TV and, you know, you just want to watch, you know, a movie by yourself, or, you know, you got something you really want to watch, but you don't want to watch it on a phone. This thing right here, it looks like it would do a pretty good job of projecting that so that you could watch it a little bit clearer and maybe enjoy it a little bit more. So now that I've used this thing, I'm going to give a little more detail about the review. Okay, this item I think is fairly decent. When I was a kid, my grandparents had something like this, but it was just a little filmy thing that they used to read like small print with. This thing reminds me of that. This is a little better clarity though, because you're using this to project video. So I think they've, you know, its technology's a little bit better now. I will say it's not the best clarity, but I'm not a real picky person, so I would use this to watch a movie with, or to watch TV on, or YouTube videos. So to me, I thought this was fairly decent. Could it be clear? Yeah, but for around $10, you know, I don't know what you might expect. I think this is pretty good. One of my big gripes about this thing is it doesn't come with anything to put it in. I think this needs to come with maybe like a little velvet satchel or something so that you would keep from scratching the surface. I'm not saying this is going to scratch real easy, but this will scratch. This is one of those items, you know, it's plastic. So if you're like throwing this in a gym bag or something like that, it's not going to be a good idea to do that. This is something that needs, so, like I said, like a little velvet sack or a satchel or something to throw this thing into so that it's kind of snug and that it won't scratch. So that's a kind of a gripe I have about this thing. But other than that, I think it's a halfway decent as seen on TV item. Like I said, when I was young, my Uncle Kevin had a big projection TV, and that was like state of the art then. And the screen was a little bit fuzzy on it, and this is what this reminds me of. Can you see it? Yeah. Can you enjoy it? Yeah. Is it perfect? No. So this as seen on TV item gets a good rating from me. It's not excellent, but it's halfway decent. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today and watching my as seen on TV review of the Magna Vision. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was informative for you. If you've enjoyed this video, as always, please remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless. Okay, and now for the bad dad joke of the day. Do you know why I hate perforated lines? Because they're so terrible. Hey, where are you going? You haven't clicked the subscribe button yet. Click the subscribe button and come back for more of my review videos. Thanks for watching, and God bless.